Welcome back to DRAWPEDIA tutorials. Today I'm gonna teach you how to draw Surr Burger from Fortnite. If you're new to this channel, be sure to like, subscribe and comment below. I'm gonna draw on my Wacom tablet, but you can follow my tutorials with any other media that you have, whether it's pencil color, Sharpie or crayon. Now first of all, I'm gonna draw the top of his visor from the middle point with diagonal curve line across to the right and slightly downwards. Mirror that same shape on the right side. At the ending point on both sides, curve line downwards and flare it out, turn it back inwards. Mirror the same shape on the right corner. And from the ending point at the side, diagonal curve line across to the middle point and slightly downwards. Turn it back diagonally upwards to the right ending point. Inside of that shape, off center to the left, a line downwards at that corner. Turn it diagonally across to the left and similar to the upper line and the lower line. A line downwards on the left ending point. Repeat that same set of line again on the left corner. And another one on the left side of that. I'm gonna mirror the whole thing on the right side. Above the visor, I'm gonna draw two lines upwards off center to the left and right, and above that, a circular shape at that corner. Inside of that circular shape, I'm going to draw a smaller circular shape in the middle point. And above that, on the left, curve line diagonally out to the left, semicircular turn to the right, sharp turn diagonally up to the left, semicircular turn to the right, sharp turn diagonally up to the left, across to the right, and mirror the same set of shape on the right side. Inside of those rectangular shape in the visor, I'm going to draw a line across in the middle point, like that. And below the visor, from the side, curve line downwards, flare it out and turn it back inwards. Repeat that same curve line again at this lower point, and another one below that. Curve line across to the right. Sharp turn upwards with curve line, flare it out to the left and turn it back to the right. Repeat that same curve line again above that, and another one. I'm gonna mirror that same set of shape on the right side of his helmet. In between the two shapes, I'm going to draw a curve line across from the left corner all the way to the right, and below that, off center to the left, I'm going to draw his tongue with diagonal curve line to the left and downwards, semicircular turn down, semicircular turn to the right, curve line across to the right and turn it back upwards on the right corner, semicircular turn diagonally up to the left. At the side of the tongue on the left, curve line across to the left, semicircular turn upwards. Repeat that same curve line again at this upper corner, right there. And on the right side, curve line diagonally up at that point, and another similar curve line below that. Below that shape on the left, diagonal line downwards to the right, turn it downwards, turn it diagonally up to the right and across to the right. Below his head, I'm going to draw a V shape in the middle point, right there. Extend it upwards on the left side, and on the right side, on the other side of the tongue. Turn it upwards at the ending point on the left, sideways to the right, and turn it downwards. Inside of that shape, I'm going to trace the same outline along the edge right there, And further to the right, I'm going to draw a line upwards above that V shape, across to the right, turn it downwards at that corner. Inside of that shape, I'm gonna trace the same outline along the edge. In between the two set of shape, I'm gonna draw two lines across in the middle point and continue those two lines across on the other side on the right. Mirror the same set of shape on the right side of his collar, like that. And above that, a short line upwards on both the left and right side. At the outer corner of the collar, I'm going to draw the strap on his shoulder with a rectangular shape on the left right there. And below that, a line downwards at the outer corner, turn it diagonally down and to the left, turn it downwards, short line across to the right, turn it diagonally up to the right, across and slightly up to the right, a V shape across to the other side on the right, and mirror the whole thing on the right side. Below that whole thing, I'm going to draw a curved line downwards on the left and slightly inwards to his waist. And on the right side of that, another similar line and another one on the right side of that. Mirror those same lines on the right side of his waist. On the left side of that, from the upper corner, diagonal line downwards to the left and to the middle point of his belt, and another similar line on the left side of that. Repeat that same diagonal line again across to the left in that space, and on the left side I'm going to draw a tear on his costume with diagonal curve line downwards to the right, sharp turn back diagonally up to the left and turn it back upwards to the ending point. Continue the diagonal line from the right corner downwards to the left all the way to the left sleeve right there. And below that whole thing, I'm going to draw a curved line across from the left to the right side of his waist. Extend it slightly out at the side and turn it downwards. Below that, on the right corner, I'm going to draw his pouch with a rectangular shape, like that. And inside of that rectangular shape, a line across from the top left corner, turn it downwards all the way down. On the right side of that, a line across in the middle point. And above that line, a circular shape in the middle point right there. For the buckle of his belt, I'm going to draw in the middle point a line downwards at that corner, turn it diagonally up to the right at the upper point, and for the lower point, turn it diagonally down to the right. Turn it sideways to the right all the way to the pouch at this lower point, and I'm gonna do the same thing for the upper point. Inside of that, from the upper corner, I'm gonna draw a short line down at that point, sideways to the left, turn it downwards, sideways to the right, turn it downwards. Mirror the whole belt shape on the left side. Extend it outwards on the left corner and a line downwards at that ending point. Copy the same set of shape for the second belt below that. Below the second belt, slightly at the inner corner, I'm going to draw a curved line downwards, turn it diagonally down to the right, flare it out and downwards, sharp turn diagonally up to the right, across to the right, turn it diagonally down to the right, curve line diagonally up to the right, a triangle niche at that corner, continue that curve line upwards diagonally to the right and turn it upwards to his belt. Inside of that shape, I'm gonna trace the same outline along the edge, like that. And inside of that, I'm gonna draw some small oval shape randomly placed, like that. And at the side of that whole thing below the belt, curve line downwards and flare it out. Sharp turn back upwards on the right corner, sharp turn downwards diagonally to the right, sharp turn diagonally up to the right and semicircle turn across to the right. Inside of that shape, I'm gonna trace the same outline along the lower edge, this inner corner, and I'm gonna mirror that same set of shape on the right side. Above that line, I'm gonna draw a diagonal line across to the left and upwards, and along that line, I'm gonna draw two short lines downwards at that corner. On the left side, I'm gonna draw two diagonal lines up to the right at that point. Below that whole thing, I'm gonna draw a diagonal curve line at the outer corner of his left leg, flare it out and turn it back inwards to the right. Curve line across to the right, turn it slightly up, semicircle turn upwards and slightly to the right, turn it diagonally up to the left at that corner. Inside of that shape, I'm gonna trace the same outline along the upper edge and on the right side and at this lower point. Inside of that shape, I'm gonna draw some small oval shapes. At the inner corner of that whole thing, I'm gonna draw a strap at the upper corner with curve line across to the right and another similar line for the lower line of that strap. Curve line downwards at the ending point on the right. Repeat that same shape of the strap at this lower point. And in between the two straps, curve line downwards at the inner corner of his leg. Extended line at the upper point above the strap. Curve line across to the right. Extended line below the second strap and turn it inwards to his knee point. Flare it back out below the knee point and semicircle turn downwards. For the outer line of that leg, curve line downwards at that point. And below that, I'm gonna draw an upside down V shape. At the ending point on both sides, I'm gonna draw a curve line downwards and slightly to the right. And at the side of that whole thing on the right, a line across to the right. And at that ending point, slightly above, a line downwards and slightly to the left. And another similar line on the right side of that, extended downwards to his ankle point. A line across at the ending point above, and on the left side of that whole thing, a short line out to the left at the upper point right there. Turn it downwards and slightly to the right. At that ending point, a line across to the right. Turn it diagonally up to the right and across to the right. Turn it downwards, sideways to the left. Turn it diagonally down to the left and across to the left. Turn it upwards at the outer corner right there and turn it diagonally up to the right. Below that shape, I'm gonna continue the line from the top and downwards like that all the way to his ankle point. And below that, on his ankle point from the left, I'm going to draw a curved line across, semicircle turn downwards at the inner corner on the right, turn it downwards, and arch curved line across to the left right there, sharp turn upwards with a curved line, curve it inwards to the right and flare it back out at the upper point. Inside of that shape, I'm going to trace the same outline along the edge at this upper point and on the right side, and along the lower point right there. Below that whole thing, I'm going to draw his foot with diagonal curve line on the left, downwards to the left, curve line downwards, sideways to the right, turn it diagonally up to the right, and turn it upwards. Inside of that shape, I'm gonna draw an upside down V shape at the upper corner from the left, and at the ending point on the right side, turn it downwards, semicircle turn to the right. Repeat that same set of line again at the lower left corner, right there. And in the middle of his foot, from the front tip, diagonal curve line upwards to the right, semicircle turn upwards at the upper point. For the back of his calf, I'm gonna draw a strap with a curved line to the right at that corner, and another similar curved line below that. A line downwards at the ending point on the right. Repeat the same shape of the strap again at this lower point above his ankle, and in between those two straps, curved line downwards and slightly to the left. Continue that line downwards below the second strap, flare it out to the right and turn it downwards, curved line across to the left. Mirror the whole leg shape on the right side. Now for his left arm, I'm gonna draw his shoulder pad with curved line downwards on his sleeve right there. Turn it diagonally down to the left, turn it downwards, turn it diagonally down to the left. Sharp turn upwards with diagonal curved line to the ending point above. Inside of that shape, I'm gonna trace the same set of line along the edge at this lower point. And at the inner corner of the shoulder pad, curved line across to the sleeve at the upper corner, and below the shoulder pad, diagonal curved line downwards at the outer corner, flare it out and turn it downwards. At the inner corner, I'm gonna draw a line diagonally down on the right side right there, flare it out and turn it downwards. At the ending point below, curve line across at that point, turn it downwards on the right corner, and on the left corner, I'm gonna draw his gauntlet with a short line across, turn it downwards on the right side, turn it across to the right and slightly downwards, turn it downwards, turn it across to the right and slightly downwards, turn it downwards and slightly to the left, turn it diagonally down to the left. Sharp turn upwards at the outer corner with curve line, flare it slightly out and turn it back inwards. Inside of the gauntlet, I'm going to draw from each of the corners above, diagonal curve line downwards to the lower point, like that. And at the back of the gauntlet, I'm going to draw a strap at the upper corner with curve line to the right and another similar curve line below that. A line downwards at the ending point on the right. Below that, I'm going to draw another curve line across, turn it downwards to his wrist, curve line across to the left. Above that shape, a line upwards at this inner corner. At the side of his wrist, I'm going to draw a short line downwards, turn it sideways to the left, semicircle turn diagonally down to the left and across to the left. Turn it back upwards at the outer corner on the right there. At the inner corner of his hand, I'm going to draw his thumb with diagonal curve line downwards to the right. And on his knuckle, I'm going to draw a semicircle line and I'm going to leave a gap on the right corner. At that gap, I'm going to draw a V shape sideways to the right there. And below that, a line downwards to the tip of his thumb. Turn it diagonally down to the left, semicircle turn upwards on the left corner. Turn it diagonally up to the left. Sharp turn diagonally down to the left. Turn it downwards, turn it diagonally down to the right. Semicircle turn down and to the left. Turn it back diagonally up to the left. Turn it upwards at that corner. Above that finger, I'm gonna mirror that same shape above his knuckle on the thumb to the left right there. And below that, a curve line across. Repeat that same shape again for the other fingers across to the left. And another one. Across his thumb, I'm going to draw a curve line below the knuckle at that corner. Now on his upper arm, I'm going to draw a curve line downwards from the sleeve at this inner corner, following the same shape at the side, and on the left side of that, curve line outwards from the sleeve, semicircle turn downwards diagonally to the left. Repeat that same set of line again at this upper corner on the left, and at that point. For his right arm, I'm going to draw the shoulder pad with diagonal line upwards to the right at the outer corner of his sleeve. Turn it upwards and slightly to the right, across to the right and turn it back downwards. Turn it diagonally down to the right at that corner. And at that ending point, I'm going to draw a rectangular shape diagonally up to the right, like that. And inside of that, a line across at the lower point. Below that whole thing, curve line downwards, flare it out, and turn it back downwards. Turn it diagonally up to the left, turn it upwards, semicircle turn sideways to the left and turn it upwards. Inside of that shoulder pad, I'm going to trace the same outline along the edge on the left, right there, and at the lower point at that corner. Copy the same shape of the arm on the right side. And that's all for our tutorial today. I hope you enjoy it and find my lessons helpful. Be sure to like and subscribe to this channel. Also, feel free to drop your requests, suggestions, or any other comments in the comment section below. See you next time.